Hello, everyone. Thank you for those who are already in the room. Thank you for joining in early. Hello to, let me just say hi to some of you who are already here. Bianca, Billy, Clara. Who else is here? Cryptopreneur, Denisa, Edward Finn, someone on iPhone, Ivana, Jonas, Joshua. Who else is here with us today? We have Leader King Ali, Milan, Monopolist, Mr. Crypto, my work, networker, and some of you guys are using your username. So hi to all of you who are here. Hi to Noel, to Uma, Rhonda, Daniel, and we're waiting for a few more people to join us. We have about 2 minutes, I guess, and then we'll go straight into the session. Hi, Edvin. Thanks for coming in. Denisa. All right, 1 more minute and we will start off. We're just waiting for a few more people to join us. All right, so I hope you guys are already seeing my screen. Hello to every one of you who are in this room. Thank you for joining in. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about a step-by-step introduction or overview to understanding what Ozifu really is and how it works, and how many of you or many people around the world are joining this amazing opportunity. So by the end of the session, you'll see why Ozifu is not just another company, it's a global movement in the making. So let me go over my screen here. All right, so let's talk about what is Ozifu, right? So Ozifu is a crypto infrastructure company based in California, United States. So think about Ozifu as a huge digital engine that powers a blockchain world, right? So it runs 3 big systems, as you can see on your screen right here. We're talking about validator nodes. These are the ones that keep the blockchain safe. The second one is the bandwidth pools. They help make or move internet data faster, and the cloud storage. Basically, it's like a Google Drive or an iCloud, but blockchain powered. So whenever you invest in Ozifu, your money goes into these systems, right? And Ozifu runs them, earns profits, and then shares those profits with you daily. So let's deep dive into these 3 components individually, right? So let's talk about the validator node, which is or acts like a security guard of crypto. So imagine a bank, yeah? Every person that comes in a bank or enters a bank is being checked by a security guard to make sure that they're safe, right? So that's exactly the role of a validator node in crypto. So when someone sends Bitcoin or Ethereum or validator nodes, they check and approve the transaction. So without them, blockchains cannot function. So Ozifu runs these validator nodes at a scale. And when they earn from those transaction fees, you as an investor also get a share. So the second one that we want to tackle is the bandwidth pool and what is it? So here's another example I want to give you. Imagine you have an extra Wi-Fi at home and someone pays you to use it. That's exactly how Ozifu's bandwidth pool works, but in a very huge level. So Ozifu rents internet power to companies who need it, yeah? And they pay for it. Ozifu earns the revenue, and that revenue is shared back with investors like yourself. So it's kind of like Uber, but instead of cars, it's internet power on demand. The last one that we talked about, and we're gonna deep dive into, is the cloud storage and kind of understanding what the components are. The cloud storage, like I mentioned earlier, is like a Google Drive in iCloud. I know a lot of you are familiar with that concept. So now think of it like, think about how we all use Google Drive or iCloud or Dropbox to store our photos, videos, or files. So consequently, Ozifu does the same thing, but using crypto-powered servers. So people and companies pay Ozifu to store their data. And just like that, another stream of income is generated for all of Ozifu investors. And so now let's talk about what exactly is a blockchain node. So you may wonder, do people run their own validator nodes? So here's the problem with that. You would need a lot of money, a large deposit. You'll need $1 million, for example, 32 Ethereum just to start. Yeah. And the second point is that you'd need a really powerful server that works 24/7. And you need top technical skills in blockchain for you to be able to, use this successfully. So it's almost really impossible for individual or ordinary people to do this. And this is where Ozifu comes in. So Ozifu has already built the system. You don't need millions. You don't need servers. You don't need a tech knowledge. You don't need to be tech savvy about that. All you do is buy a package, co-own the infrastructure with Ozifu, and earn from it. So let's talk about the model of Ozifu and how it works. So think about a power plant, for example, right? It costs billions of dollars to build, and once it's built, it produces electricity and earns revenue, right? So now instead of building your own power plant, Ozifu already has built one. You simply buy the shares, and through that, your investment grows through the packages that are available. So when people use the services, we talked about the validator nodes, the bandwidth, the storage, profits are made out of that. And every investor gets their fair share of profits daily. And that's really the beauty of the Ozifu model. So can anyone use the nodes? Yeah, anyone can use the blockchain servers. When transactions occur, the data must pass through the nodes, like the verification, the transmission, the bandwidth, and the storage. But the key is that people who receive the rewards are only the owners of those nodes. And that's where Ozifu really changes the game about that. So now, like a simple explanation, a blockchain node is anyone can run them, but they need a lot of money and technical skill. And Ozifu in turn runs those nodes for you and sells small investment units using the public, and the public can co-own them. And how can you earn from that? When the nodes work on blockchain networks, they generate income from transaction fees and as staking rewards, and this profit is shared back with the investors, which is you. So let's talk about some of the packages that are available. And the great thing about this is you can start for as low as $50 to up to $999. So this is what we call the basic package. So the daily ROI for the basic is 1.25%. Your duration is for 200 days, and you get a referral income of 6%, a binary income of 10%, and a daily capping of $1,000. So let's say you invest $500, you get $6.25 per day, $31.25 per week, and $125 per month. So your total return for 200 days is $1,393.75. That is for the basic package. Now let's talk about the plus plan, which is starting from $1,000 to $4,999. And your daily ROI is 1.50%, duration for 190 days. Referral comes at 7%. Binary income comes at 10%, and a daily capping of 2,000. So let's say you invest 2,500, your per day, or your daily ROI is 37.50. Your per week is 187.5, and your monthly will be coming in at $750. So in a total return of for 190 days, that's going to be $7,125,000. So the next plan that is available starts at $5,000 to $9,999. This is what we call the premium plan. And your daily ROI is 1.80% for a duration of 180 days. And your referral comes at 7%, binary income at 10%, and a daily capping of $3,000. So let's say you've invested a $5,000 your per day comes at $90. You get $450 per week and $1,800 per month. And your total return for 180 days is $16,200. This is the elite plan, which is starting from $10,000 to $24,999. Your daily ROI comes at 2.10%, duration for 170 days. Your referral income is 8%, binary is 10%, and a daily capping of $5,000. So let's say you invest $15,000, you get your ROI for $315. Your per week is 1,575, and per month is 6,300, and your total return for 170 days is about $53,550. The ultra plan is starting from 25,000 to 49,999. Your daily ROI is 2.50, duration for 160 days. Referral income comes at 8%, binary is at 10%, and daily capping is at 7,000. So let's say you invest $30,000, your per day is $750, per week is $3,750, and your per month is $15,000, and that's a total of $120,000 for a duration of 160 days. Your crown plan here starts at $50,000 to $100,000. Your daily ROI is 2.80 for 150 days. Referral is 9%, binary is 10. Your daily capping is $10,000. And with the figure that you see on your screen, if you invest $70,000, you get for 150 days, you get $294,000 with all these ROIs coming in place. So those are the available packages. Now let's talk about the gem hunt rewards. So there are available gem hunts. They're coming in at yellow, blue, red, green, as you can see on your screen. These are called the standard gems. And these are the entry-level gems that are awarded with every activation. So you focus on collecting sets of the same color to maximize your return. So let's say you get 5 of the same color, your reward is $50. You get a same color of gems for 10 quantity, you get 120 as your reward. If you, however, get 20 gems of the same color, you get $300 reward. Now let's talk about the premium gems, which comes at the gold and silver color gems. These will be of the same gem collected, but your reward is a bit higher here. If you collect 5 of the same color, you get 1,500. 10 of the same color, 3,500, and 20 of the same color is 8,000. So that is for our gem hunt rewards. Now let's talk about your withdrawal policy. And I know everyone asked how fast are the withdrawals, right? So your ROI withdrawals are every 1st and 15th of the month. And your bonus and affiliate withdrawals are every single day with a minimum withdrawal of only $10 and a small 8% fee for sustainability. So you can see on your screen a timing that is available for withdrawals. Please feel free to screenshot this or write it down for your reference. So the timing is at 7 a.m. to 3 o'clock USA Eastern time. That's for the time window. And for the affiliate is at 7 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. USA Eastern time. So this is a withdrawal window for 8 hours, right? So I hope that is clear for everybody. So this is the company registration that I want to share with you guys. The company is based in the United States, California, and you can see the entity name. You can verify this. We work by the books and we make sure that we are transparent with every transaction with our clients and our investors. So you can always refer to the entity number and the document number and the verification if you would like to get a secure verification on where this company is registered. and where it is approved. So that is for the legalities of Ozifu, and we want to make sure that you guys are also taking part in this transparency. So now I want to share with you guys that Ozifu isn't just in one country, right? We've already expanded to multiple countries worldwide, building a global community of leaders and investors. And this is a really great chance for you guys to be a part of the movement that's going international. So to wrap it all up, Ozifu is not just for profits. It's also about building a strong community, creating leaders, and shaping the future of crypto infrastructure. And if you're ready to be a part of this journey, let's go back to the person who invited you here, and they for sure will give you a step-by-step on how to proceed. And always remember, opportunities like these don't come often. The earlier that you start, the bigger your rewards will be. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me in the session. Let's keep growing, let's lead, and let's succeed together with Ozifu. Thank you, everybody.